Hi, this is the Roulette Master, and today I'm going to tell you a little story before we get started. I was out of town in Oklahoma yesterday, and I made some money playing roulette. And as I was leaving, I saw an interesting-looking slot machine said it was a 5-cent machine, and it said 200, which I thought meant $2 bets. But I was fortunate that I made one bet and won $1,000. So, tell you a little bit more about this. This game's called Lightning Zap, and you have to basically hit the button like 10 times, and it's $10 every time you hit the button, not $2, because it's a 5-cent machine, and that's 200 credits. So basically, I risked $100 and won $1,000 profit on this game. Here's another couple pictures of what it looks like. But I thought I'd show you today just as something a little different in case you ever see this this machine, so that you know that it is a little bit more than $2 to play. But man, it really had a nice reward for me. You hit the button until the zapper goes to the top, and once you hit the button enough times to go to the top basically explodes, and anything that it hits, you get to keep. So I thought I would tell you a little bit about how my weekend went. Was out of town in Oklahoma for business, and got really lucky and had my normal success with roulette, but had a nice little bonus there at the end. So let's get started with some roulette now. And this weekend I used a lot of the Play Like a Pro system, but let's go over a few different things that's going to help you in your roulette game. So 21 and 19 were the last numbers that we spun. So those are both odd. We could either go with a black bet or an even bet. I think we should probably go with even though there's more reds, just because that could be a long streak of reds. So let's go ahead and bet on 10.
No more bets.
For even. Sometimes you just have to trust your gut. And we start out with a 0 today. Not the best luck, but again, when I start out with zeros, I spin twice without betting. And if you're at a table, you have to stand up when you're doing this. They don't let you sit down and sit out 2 bets, but it's worth it just to stand up for a couple spins, and then you can sit back down. So let's spin one more time. The other key is you have to remember your progression, where you're at. So we did lose the first bet, so it's time to bet $20. And we still don't have anything good, so let's spin one more time. $15 black. Okay, so now we have 2 1 to 18s in a row. Let's bet 19 to 36 for $20.
No more bets.
So basically, we're starting right back in the progression where we left off. We just got rid of those zeros, and we won. So now we're looking at 32 and 15. They don't have much in common, so we're going to spin one more time.
No more bets.
And that's one thing. I want you to feel like it's okay to spin without betting. And like I said, you do have to stand up if you're at a dealer table. If you can't stay sitting down and do that, but it's well worth it. So now we have a 29 and 32. Let's do 1 to 18 for $10.
No more bets.
$22, and we lost that one. So now it's time to double, and let's see. Let's stay with the 1 to 18 and go to $20.
No more bets.
Okay, so let's stay on 1 to 18 and go to $40.
No more bets.
And again, when I do this at the casino, I start with a $1,300 startup fund. Okay, so we lost at 40. It's time to go to 80. And you can mix up the bets if you feel like another bet.
No more bets.
You feel better about. But let's go ahead and stick with 1 to 18 for now. Okay, we got 20 black. Okay, so we're at $80. So the next bet has to be 160. We can either go 1 to 18 and write it out, or we can switch to odd. Let's go ahead and switch to odd for 160. Because I'm actually feeling like there might be a bunch of 19 to 36s.
No more bets.
Here. Let's see. And I was right. Okay. That's why you got to trust your gut sometimes. And if you feel like a streak is happening, you can, it's okay to switch the bet, because like I've said in some before videos, the odds of you being wrong that many times in a row is very similar to the odds of there being a color streak. So now we have a 35 and a 20. I think it's time to bet 1 to 18 now for 10.
No more bets.
And if we had lost that last one, we could have doubled 2 more times. So let's go ahead and stay on 1 to 18 for 20.
No more bets.
Okay, and we got it. Okay, now we have an 18 and a 29. And it's time to spin again without betting. And again, that's because there's not 2 in a row of something that is opposite. So now we have 4 and 18. Let's go 19 to 36 for $10.
No more bets.
Okay, so 19 to 36, let's go $20.
No more bets.
$23 red. It's a hit. Okay, so I think it's time to go black for 10.
No more bets.
That's because we have 2 of the reds in a row there. Okay, we lost that one. Let's go 20 on black.
No more bets.
Okay, we lost another one. So the next bet's going to be $40. We can either go black, or we could go 19 to 36. Let's go black. So that last one we lost 20, so it's time to go to 40.
No more bets.
Okay, so we have a big red run here. So we have an $80 bet coming up. I actually think we're going to stay on black this time, at least for now.
No more bets.
All right, and we got it. Okay, so far we're up $50. Let's see, now we have 2 lows, so let's go 19 to 36
No more
for 10.
bets.
$30 red. Okay, we got a win. We got a couple of evens in a row. Let's go odd for 10.
No more bets.
Okay, we got it. Okay, now we're up 70. We have, it's time to spin
more
again
bets.
without betting because we don't have 2 of an opposite. Okay, so now we have to spin one more time because we still
No
don't
more
have 2
bets.
of an opposite to get started. And that's me looking at those last 2 numbers that have spun. We have 18 red. And we have 2 evens. We could either go odd or we could go black. Let's go odd for $10.
No more bets.
Should have went black. Okay, so it's time to go to 20. So let's stay on odd for 20.
No more bets.
Okay. Got that. Now we have 2 lows in a row. Let's go 19 to 36
No more
for
bets.
10. Okay, and we got a win. Okay, now we have a 26 and a 1. We need to spin again.
No more
without
bets.
betting. Three red. Okay, another spin.
No
without
more
betting.
bets.
It takes a little time to get used to being able to sit out a couple spins, but I think it's worth it. So now we have two lows. Let's go 19 to 36
No more
for
bets.
10. Okay, we got a win. Okay, now we're up $100. 29 and 12. It's time to spin again
No more
without
bets.
betting. Okay, we have a 7 and a 29. It's time to go even for 10.
No more bets.
And I can definitely tell you that there were times this weekend in Oklahoma at the casino that if I hadn't sat out a couple spins, I would have lost. So it's for me, it saved me a lot of times when it's the right time to sit out, whether it's after a 0 or if there's just nothing good to bet on. So let's go ahead and now bet. I think we need to sit out one more.
No more
That
bets.
one doesn't have anything in common or nothing to bet against. Okay, now we have a 10 and a 22. We could either bet odd or we could bet red. Let's bet red for 10.
No more bets.
Okay, we got it. Now we have a 10 and a 16, which are both in the first 18. So let's go. We can either go odd or we can go high. So let's go high for 10.
No more bets.
Okay. We won that one. And the reason I went high is because I looked over at the previous 10 numbers and I thought to myself, well, there haven't really been that many odds. So, okay, so now we have a 20 and a 16. Let's go odd now for $10.
No more bets.
I think it's time now to go odd. And there it is. Okay, now we're at $140. We have a 3 and a 20. So this would be another time
No
to
more bets.
sit out and spin without betting. Okay, now we have a 2 black and a 3, so it's time to bet 19 to 36
No more
for
bets.
10. Okay, we lost that one. Let's go 19 to 36 for 20.
No more bets.
Okay, we hit. Okay, so now we're up $150. Now let's go red for 10.
No more bets.
Since we have 3 black in a row. Okay, another hit. Alright, now we're up 160. And we have a bunch of evens, so it's time to go odd
No more
again
bets.
for $10. Alright, we got a hit. Up 170. We have 2 reds in a row. Let's go black for $10.
No more bets.
Okay, now we have a 0. So this is another time when you need to sit out. Remember where you're at in the progression
No more bets.
and sit out for 2 spins. It's okay if you have to stand up at the table for a couple spins. And obviously if you're playing video roulette or automated, you don't have
No
to
more bets.
change anything, just let it go by. Okay, so now we have 2 lows and they're both even. We could bet odd or we could bet high. Let's go ahead and let's bet odd actually. But we have to remember we're still in the progression, so we lost a bet, so it's time to go to 20 because we had that 0.
No more bets.
You have to remember that where you're at in the progression if you're going to sit out. Okay, and we got it. So I went odd because I was feeling like a bunch of low numbers were going to happen in a row there. So let's see, we have an odd and even. But there's been a lot. It's been 5 or 6 since the high came. So let's go ahead and now it's time to
No
bet
more
on
bets.
19 to 36, I think. Even if it runs a little farther. But no, we got it. Okay, now we're up $190. We have 2 odds in a row. Let's bet even for 10.
No more bets.
Okay, we got it. Okay, and there's our $200 goal for the day. And I hope you guys learned something watching this today, and hope you also liked the slot machine that I played when I left the casino yesterday. That was pretty fun, winning $1,000 on that as a bonus when I left the casino. And if you have any messages, please message me down below. And if you want me to make any videos for you, or if you have any questions about anything, please send me some messages down below. I usually answer them pretty quickly. And if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.